What's up, guys? It's your boy Vince Ryder, and I just watched Rocketeer. New episode. Look, I just want to say this before I begin. No notes. This is my first unedited no notes. So no notes on this one because I'm doing this freestyle pretty much off the brain, and actually I just watched it just a second ago. So here I am going it smoothly and going in a way where it's unexpectedly just unorganized and everything, but at least it's short and sweet. At least, well, for me, at least I think it is. But yeah, Rocketeer. So pretty much, where first off, I gotta ask, where in Earth did Alia get that suit? Like, where did Rena Rouge get that suit? It's like this is that camouflage? Hold on, I'm looking at the image. Camouflage with the with this like purple light hair. I'm pretty sure there's a name for that color. It's a very light purple. Where did she get that? Like, you're telling me, well, hold on. There's a couple episodes we're missing. I know some of these episodes are very unorganized, but there has got to be a story to this. Like, I like the orange. I feel like we're kind of used to it, the orange, especially the kids that were, playing as one of the heroes actually had one of the orange suits. But where did this orange came from? But yeah, it seems like this is a story about Ladybug and Alia. As the story involves Nino's rejection and how he feels. I just feel like I relate to Nino in a way of not pretty much we all felt jealous, especially me remembering in high school that jealousy is common when in terms of like, oh, you're with him, oh, you're with her or something like that, oh, you're friends with, oh, in full jealousy. And I feel like that's a common thing and for most kids that go through that in that time. But this sort of really puts that example through Nino as carapace, and actually just involves that into a way where yeah, it's Nino feeling this jealousy and actually misunderstanding really the whole thing. And I guess like there is so many people out there that, and there's like a lot of people that don't know, especially ones watching the show, that don't know that there is real people like that they misunderstand. They feel like they being replaced, or that sense of envious and jealousy. And I guess that's a real emotion out there that can actually lead you to negativity, and Nino actually falls through that. And it's kind of interesting because also another thing I want to point out, Nino and also Alia, the the first two ones that actually broke out of Hakmat's plan, or Hakmat's spirit. And of course, you can actually count Chloe, because I know for a fact that a lot of Chloe stands were actually definitely would say like, oh, Chloe's was also third Vance. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it's actually more in the beginning, but I don't know. Maybe I would count it in a way. I gotta see the proof again. I don't know, but yeah, for this review alone, for the sake of this review, Nino and Alia are the ones that the first ones to actually break out of Shadowmont's power, basically. And yeah, it seems like I guess Shadowmont didn't play much of a good role. I would expect, like, I thought Shadowmont was gonna pop up in when like especially in the scene of it will be interesting and a good good narrative if Shadowmont was pretty much in the street, not only controlling not only controlling Nino, but also actually there to witness. And also, if anything goes wrong, then Nino's there. Then Shadowmont is there to actually make sure that Ladybug and Cat Noir doesn't get in the way. Or if they send Natalie and her devices, that would also be another plot to treat the story. But it seems like it just seems like a more simple like kind of episode that it goes into just how like we're discovering these new heroes. And this is what I like. Literally, I was so hyped in the first episode. I thought it was like a full-on dream. And also, speaking of the first moments of this episode in Rocketeer, I literally thought that was Alia. I thought that was Alia being the dinosaur tamer. I was like, Alia, since when on earth did you own these dinosaurs? And then I found out later, I was like, no, that's someone else. Okay. And I guess that caught me off guard for a minute. And I'm like, got Aya being a dinosaur tamer or something. Also, what's up with the dinosaurs? I'm not gonna question like the way dinosaurs died like years ago. Like you're telling me they're still around, like especially from this person owning these dinosaurs. Like we're not gonna question that. Okay. And not even using like trying to turn things back to normal or whatever. Not gonna use that. I'm not sure if that's an illusion. I don't know. And speaking of illusion, when they actually posted the thing using the Lucky Charm and having it like a viewer, like I forget what are those things that you use to actually point out films on walls or something like that. Seems like there's a wall up in the sky because Alia tends to use that and actually put some voicing into it to actually make sense to Nino. Well, akumatize Nino to know that you're making a big mistake. There's this whole misunderstanding and all that. Like it should, and pretty much I feel like if Alia wasn't so touchy around Chat Noir, probably Nino wouldn't actually take that seriously. And also the transition when Nino turns into freaking Nino Holmes as Detective Nino and pretty much tries to be serious and all that. That charm of Nino is something like I just adore, and I feel like he would add such an amazing inclusion to the hero bunch basically. And this would be somewhat of an interesting, pack here. This four pack of hero. And thing is that Nino and Rena Rouge, Carapace and Rena Rouge are the only ones that know who Ladybug is. And Cat Noir definitely doesn't know. So, and I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, maybe Carapace doesn't know, but it feels like, Cat Noir is kind of like alone in this and totally unknown. And I know from what I heard, there is going to be a reveal of who Cat Noir is later on in this season. And if that's true, then how is that going to happen? Will Shadow Mott find out as well? I don't know. Are we gonna have the whole heroes come together first? I'm talking about like not only the like from what I've seen, there's this another episode Wishmaker, I think it's called, and it includes all the heroes. Well, actually, all the top fives, the top tiers, basically. I'm not sure if Pagella and also Mighty Mouse is in there, or maybe Kong. I wish we had Kong back or Pegasus, my boy Pegasus. That would be awesome. But for the Wishmaker, I'm not sure if that's the finale, but it seems like it's including Carapace and Alia, but also the new Queen Bee, Zoe. So yeah, it's like, is that when the reveal happens? I don't know. It could, but it's so awesome to see more heroes. It's so awesome to see new heroes, and it's amazing to actually see returning heroes. I never thought we actually ever get Carapace back, but it turns out he's back. He's back with the squad, and it seems like this is perfect. And this is how like I picture Ladybug being the new Teen Titans and being the new heroes that are definitely gonna stop Shadow Mott in the future. And I'm really also predicting and holding this one that is not true, but also who knows, it could be something. And maybe it's a prediction, maybe in the other seasons of Ladybug Miraculous. But Shadow Mott having his own squad, I'm just thinking like that could be a possibility. Maybe having his own squad of enemies. Like will Chloe join that team? Not Natalie's in there, but also will like like Adrian's cousin. I forget his name. It's like the dark version of Adrian that is gonna join that team. Like that could be a possibility. Who knows? And they probably might know who Gabriel is. I don't know. Like I'm just pretty much shooting things up in the air, hoping it lands. But so far, we're just gonna wait and see until it does land. So I really like this episode. I really like Rocketeer. I like how it really delivers in a sense. There are some certain animations that I noticed that actually were a bit more cleaner, and also some other artifacts that just. And also, I love the connection between Alia and Marinette, especially since they know each other as Ladybug and Rena Rouge. That connection seems deep more into who they are, and I just really like that. I'm still lost on Rena Rouge's outfit. Where did that came from? Like, I'm just trying to know where that. There has to be an episode explanation of where that came from. Like, I don't know. And pretty much especially the fight scene to me kind of felt like short a little bit, and that's how I see it. And I'm trying to squeeze in as much as I can review in terms of stuff that I just notice and analyze. Maybe I have to look back at the episodes again to notice them. I know for a fact that I'm not going to review episodes for a second time because that wouldn't make sense, okay? I could because there's definitely a lot of things to talk about. But so far in this review, I really, I guess I enjoyed it, I would say. It delivered in its, as me as a spectator seeing it as a first time seeing it basically because I literally haven't seen anything about the episode, noticed anything, but this is the only time I'm ever watching it, and it's just cool to actually Carapace's side and Nino, like especially how his emotions. I always try to wonder what's going on with Nino's mental health, what is going on in his state of mindset, But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. More miraculous reviews and probably more predictions because I tend to put predictions in these reviews. And of course, the stories. I just hit 1K on my channel, so make sure to subscribe more so we can hit that 10K. Other than that, I'll see ya when I see ya. Peace.